Hey everyone, what's going on? I am Jay Sims, and welcome back to Calton Fells as we build up towards a prestigious burg, Part 1. In order to do that, we have to get a bailiff, so we are working on increasing our labor splendor. I've added a bunch of stuff here. As you can tell, I'm definitely not a city planner. I've got a stall that's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, blocking the road. I mean, they can get around it, but it's just kind of in the middle of the path here. So, right now, Calton Fells is not a pretty place, but our citizens are building things how they see fit. What I am going to do right now is I am going to grab all these new people that showed up. We do have 3 unemployed people, so I am going to assign the 3 to builders, because we have a bunch of stuff that we're building. We're building another market stall. We're building storage up on the hill over there for our clothing industry. We also have farms available to us. We've got a pretty good positive cash flow going right now as we zip through the woods. Not sure if we still have a housing shortage, but we've got the orders in for residential areas. Over here I bought an entire section just for houses. I also moved the residential area up into this section here to give our people more room to build. But right now I want to focus entirely on getting our labor splendor up. See, this is, what do we got here? Rustic foods. Mountain of food in your granary is always a reassuring sight. Such an abundance of nourishing wealth comforts your villagers, assuring them the days ahead will likely involve being well fed. Happiness bonus of 10%. Okay. Well, that's good. Good to know my people are happy. I did have a little bit of a morale dump in the last episode because I imposed a levy just to... I needed money, basically. I needed money to get some stuff built. But we got that built. Things are rolling along fairly well right now. I think our... Oh, it's just about built. It says working fine. Alright, so we can start assigning some resources here. This is clothing, so we can assign clothing to this. Right there. We can stock the maximum. What else can we store up here? We don't have any more. Well, actually we do over here. Storage is full. Oh no, it's not. It's empty because we're missing resources. So our hunter's hut is not working too good here. It says they're producing resources. I might have to add another hunter's hut. Plus buy out maybe some of this. Yeah, alright, I'm buying that. And then we'll put another hunter's hut. I want to put it too close to the houses. But yeah, I think think that'll work right there. Yeah, we didn't get the wool. I had a assignment to deliver wool, but my storehouse didn't get full soon enough, so there's that. Hunter's hut. Once it gets built, we'll have some more resources. Be able to grab the boars and turn them into food. So my people are always going to be well fed. I do not care. This says 21 here, but right here it only says 6. Oh, wait. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, we're actually almost there. So that shouldn't take too long. I was misreading that for sure. So what can we add to bring that up to 25? We could edit the building. I think they already have a tool rack. Yeah, it's being built. Tool rack is being built. But now we have to start thinking about what we're going to do in terms of farming. And we got full wool here, so we can add wool to this, which is right there. Stock to the maximum. So that should take care of that once our transporters get it over there. And we can beautify that right there. I may want to buy another plot for a farm. It might be kind of weird having a farm on a hill, but I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a farm right up here. Wheat farm, windmill, produces flour. Alright, produces wheat. So we're going to put our wheat farm right here. Alright, and then I think we can paint... Oops. Hunting, woodcutting, not yet. So, this is going to be our wheat farm, and then we'll have the granary and everything else we need to produce bread. That'll give us our second source of refined foods, which means I could probably promote someone to a citizen. We'll grab some more people. And we've got our lumber camp is full. Another thing I could build is a, we've got market stalls, but I could use a goods market so that we can start selling clothes to our people. And other stuff like that. My market is kind of a mess, like I said at the beginning of the episode here. I didn't really do any forward planning in terms of what my people at Kaltenfeld were going to be doing. They're selling meat there. They don't have any because we can't keep up with the demand, I guess. But we could add another territory. I don't want to spend all of my money. But this is a pretty big chunk of land right here. So I'm going to buy this as well. And I think we are going to paint out residential. As far out as it'll let me go. we'll do that. And then wood cutting, we'll add that in there as well. We'll just cut this whole section of trees down. There we go. So that should be good for now. Let's get rid of that. And watch our people go to work, taking a look at what we have. That's labor splendor. This is regular splendor. Yeah, so we may only have... See, I don't think this matches, though. That's labor splendor. And this is labor splendor right there. So... once that's unlocked, we can get a bailiff. We can complete the prestigious bird quest. But we got lots of territory built out for residential. They just have to build the stuff there. Hey, there we go. Labor Tier 2 reached. So now we can build a bailiff's office, a tavern. Fortifications, and the bailiff's office. So this is what we're going to do. Treasury, bailiff's office, Tier 2 labor privileges. Wonder what that means. Tavern. But first, I think I'm gonna just do this. New sub-building available. Alright. Villagers believe we are prosperous enough to be supported by a bailiff. This nominated person will handle critical tasks such as prospecting nearby deposits and petitioning the estate on your behalf. Okay, so let's assign a bailiff. Build a bailiff's office. I thought I did that, but I could be wrong. So we have to grab this, edit. Estate decorations, doors, chimney, room. Okay, so where's the bailiff's office? That's a tax office. That's the tax office. Sub-building. Tax office. Add a sub-building. Ah, here we go. Bailiff's office. Which is... See, we got a tax office already. We don't need two. Alright, bailiff's office. We could add a manor hall just for a bailiff's office. Or we could add a manor boudoir. That says tax office. Alright, bailiff's office is being built. I'm going to prioritize this. There we go. Alright, so the bailiff's office is being built. Then we're going to have to assign a bailiff. Influence the labor estate in your favor. Complete the mandate. We are working on this just because I want a farm for better food. Then we could have a couple citizens. Probably our priest, our tax collector, and now the bailiff. So I did pause production on quite a few things. Just because we got our lumber up there again. And so once the bailiff's office is complete, hopefully our farm will be complete too. Oh, it is. Nice. All right, so let's assign 3 farmers. And then we have to paint our crop field. So we will just do this whole area right here. For wheat. I don't know if I'm going to need this much. We'll go right over here and then up. I'm going to leave this pile of stones alone. Actually, let's scale that back a little bit, and then we could... Nope, that didn't work. Field is too large for the current amount of workers. Oh. Well, how many workers do I have? Okay. How about we just go straight back from the house? This field is too small for the current amount of workers. Small. This field is adequately sized. All right. Too small. Too small. Too small. Adequately sized. Let's see if we can get it all the way up to the top. Alright. That should be good. Maybe a little more. Too large. Too large. There we go. All right, so it's kind of a cluster of a field, but you've got the right amount of people. So once they get their butts to work, which it looks like they're doing right now, we can start working on other things that go along with the wheat field, which would be in the food production. Right there. Hunter's hut, butchery, wheat farm, windmill. So we'll put our windmill right here. Like this. And then after the windmill, we can go with a bakery. There we go. So we got a windmill and a bakery in the process. Let's check out our bailiff here. See how he's doing, or whatever. Elders would like you to host a regional fair. This is an occasion to open up more trading opportunities by celebrating the fruit of hard labor. Ensure the mood at the fair stays higher. People will do the rest. Hosting a fair 21 days. Raise the happiness of your village to 75. Wait for the fair to be over. I'm going to wait on that just because I want to get my people up to 75 here. All right. All right, so it looks like we're no longer having the issues with the butchery being out. They're still working on it, but this storage is full. Let's pause production here. Bailiff the bailiff house doesn't have a bailiff. No worker assigned. Click to assign a bailiff. Alright, well, we'll nominate you for a bailiff. Sense of duty sweeps through the village as your bailiff steps into the office. As your trusted right hand, they are sworn to enforce your laws and uphold the will across the land. Okay. So how do we do this? Influence the labor estate in your favor. Wonder how I do that. Mandates? Influence the labor estate. Gain 10 influence with the labor estate. In progress. Wonder how long that takes. Guess we're about to find out. So did we not do this? This is attached, right? Yeah, it's working fine. So this should be checked right there. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Elders are looking to repair a bridge. I think we can do this pretty easy. So, accumulate 100. We've got 100. There we go. Deliver the wood. We got 150 money and 5 labor influence. So good. There's that. Making progress on our... I guess I can't click on it from way out here. There we go. Making good progress here. So, a little worried about this. It says build a manor house, but, I mean, we've already got a manor house. Everything's attached. So, kind of hoping that just goes away. Our farm is full now because we planted and then harvested. So I'm going to go over here to our warehouse. Common path tier 4 reached. Fantastic. Warehouse, common clothes. Let's get... I don't think we can put wheat in a warehouse. It's got to be a granary. So let's go down to our granary. I don't think our granary is full. If I can find it. There we go. No, our granary's not full yet, so let's grab... the wheat. And move that to the granary. So that should take care of that problem. Berries are not selling. So I paused the production of berries there. I've accepted quite a few villagers. We've got 6 unemployed. Our happiness is down to 57%, which isn't very good. But once we get the windmill and the bakery up and running, we will be able to give those guys jobs. Hopefully that'll increase our happiness. And there we go. Treasury is full. They still don't have access to refined foods. Our bailiff, I don't know what the deal is with this. But we do have a manor house. That's what this is. See? Manor house. Maybe it has to be attached to the bailiff's office? Manor house. Yeah, I don't get it. We have a manor house. That's what this is. That's a great hall. Select mandate. Great hall, bailiff's office. Oh, we need a tax office now. Isn't that what this is? That's the tax office. Ready to build. It's there. I am very confused. Do I have to build another manor house? That's the tax collector's office. Edit. Maybe it has to... actually have access here. I don't want to put it there. That looks dumb. I'll just move it and see what happens. Alright, well, Let's prioritize the production or the building of that. Oh, look at all this. Holy crap. Ha! I don't even think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well. There we go. Okay, more people. There we go. Kind of confused here. It has everything. Manor House, it has a great hall. Bang. A tax collector's office. It requires one room. But it probably had that room there before. And here's the bailiff's office. Alright, well, let's see what happens when this gets done here. And we got our first bakery. A delicious aroma fills upon the warm wind. Drifts upon the warm wind this morning. It's your villagers' first bundle of bread, fresh out of the oven, to the delight of every villager and their tingling taste buds. There we go. Alright, so we have bread now. We've also got this wheat that's being turned into flour, which is being turned into bread. So there we go. We've got bread. Now we have to sell it. So we go back down here to our market. Berries, common clothes. We're going to take that off. And then we're going to start selling bread. There we go. Now we're selling bread. That's so cool. She's selling meat. Alright. Well, that's good. That is very good. We've got something up here. We've got a mandate. What's the new one? We could promote the villagers. We could definitely promote them all. I wonder if I could just go into a house here that has... She's a market trader. She's a commoner. Good, she needs entertainment. Berry brew, beer, and wine. And she should be able to be promoted, and then we could work on the light fortifications and the patrol coverage. Still kind of wondering about that, but because we have a manor house. I mean, that's what this is. I don't want to build a new one. Villager path blocked. I don't know. Looks alright to me. I think we are finally starting to build some houses. At least over here. We're seeing houses pop up, so that's a good thing. So now we have to build, I believe, more farms. This filled up really fast. Goods production. Tailor's workshop. We have that. Food. Butchery. Wheat farm. That's something that's up here, I believe. Beer production. And a tavern. Alright. There we go. So now we can build a tavern. Village fortifications. By enclosing an area with walls that provide type of fortification needed. Building a watchtower, a watchman, watch post, and it can be a sub-building of the manor house. Okay. Expand your treasury capacity. We'll do that too. Why not? Tier 2 labor privileges. Manor house architecture. Beer production. Alright, we'll go with beer production. And we'll hold off for now. I'm just spending a ton of money because my treasury's full. It keeps telling me my treasury's full, so... Oh, so we gotta build... Already placed. Wow. Look at all this stuff we can build now. This is all in the tavern tab. Okay. Also on our manor house, food production, we can make a hop farm and a brewery. Put the hop farm right there. Okay. And then we can... Let's build the brewery. Hop farm, brewery. We'll put that right next to the hop farm. Alright. So that'll let us make beer for our tavern. But we are taking off in terms of this right here. We've got bread. Bread that could probably go in the warehouse. Actually, I need a granary. I don't think I can put bread in here. Oh, no. So I need another granary. I'm going to buy this land here. Then we'll start with a granary. Granary. Let's move it right across the street from our there we go. Okay, so the granary can take the bread and probably the wheat too. So I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here, but I'll figure that out on my own. Anyway, I think I am going to call it an episode here. I'm going to do a little bit of research into why my manor house isn't counting as a manor house and do something to change that. The next episode that we do, I'm going to be focusing on increasing the density of our housing. So you don't want to miss that and see how I do. Hit the subscribe. If you have any tips, thoughts, anything particularly about this, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like for the algorithm and my ego. And we'll see you for our next day of work here in Kelton Fells. Guys, I'm Jay Sims. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.